All right, guys, where are we going?
Santa train.
Come on, say it with a little bit more excitement. Where are we going?
Santa train.
That's right. 2 people in their late 40s and 2 kids in their late teens are going to Santa train, and they won't stop complaining about it. But let's see if we have fun or not. All right, I admit my kids are too old to visit Santa, but I'm grasping onto their youth. So we began our drive and listened to the U of M Wolverines beat the Ohio State Buckeyes. The Coopersville Marne train station is just west of Grand Rapids, and all in all would take us just about 30 minutes to get from our house to the train station. Grand Rapids is where Polar Express took place, and some say the Coopersville Marne Railway does serve as inspiration for the story.
Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm from Grand
Rapids? Yeah, me too, kid. But even still, my kids were not feeling the holiday spirit. Why don't you want Santa to see you?
Strange.
Why is it strange? You guys don't even hear the bells ringing. It was pretty clear that these kids had to get in the Christmas spirit, and there's a sign for the Santa train to do just that. Once exiting at the Lamont Coopersville exit, it was nice and easy to get to the railway. It's just 4 minutes off the freeway itself. Once we made it to the railway, there was plenty of parking and a long train car stretched out in front of us. It was time to go see Santa. There's the caboose, there's 5 passenger cars and the engine, so 7 train cars in all. This is opening day for the year for Santa Train. I bought these tickets back on August 17th, and this is Saturday, November 30th, 2024. This is the third ride of the day, the PM showing, which kicks off at 4 p.m. We arrived at 3:30 p.m. We did spring for the premium class, which is about $15 more per person, and we're in car number 5. As we walk back towards car number 5, here's car number 1. I sneaked a peek in there. Now, this is just standard seating. You can see it's almost school bus-like seating. That will be with your more general entry ticket, which I think started at around $32 for an adult. And then we'll walk past car number 2, car number 3, car number 4, and make our way all the way back to car number 5. Car numbers 4 and 5 is where the premium seating is. We're the first in line. He said, welcome to Coopersville. It's a wind tunnel, and it is. It was a blustery day in Coopersville, about 28 degrees. As I walked past the engine, the conductor did wave out at me. Some little kids getting ready to go on. Folks were dressed up festively. Not us, but other folks were wearing their Christmas pajamas. At 3:41, a gentleman that looked like a conductor stepped down with his step stool, signaling boarding was about to begin. It was a little bit of a false alarm. He was just saying hi to his mother, but then promptly at 3:44, the boarding process began.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right. Boarding was super simple. To the left was train number 4. To the right was train number 5. As we enter train number 5, you can see standard restaurant dining tables on both the left and the right. And then as we pass the service station here, right there is Santa's booth, where he'll be seated later. And make it to our booth number 13. Plenty of seating for a family of 4. Little table in the middle and booth seating to the left and right. Here's a better look at the overall aesthetic of the booth. Actually quite beautiful compared to what I was expecting. I had very low expectations, I guess, but good condition. Cute little place to spend the next hour and a half. Each table has a little newspaper that talks all about the history of the Coopersville Marne Railway and highlights some of the other train rides. And just before the train got underway, the conductor came on to give us an overview of the day's ride. Let's listen in.
You today and share time with your friends and family, and I hope you have a wonderful time. My name is Sue, and I'll be your conductor today. We will be traveling a whopping 10 miles an hour as we head to Marne. Our trip will take approximately 90 minutes from the time we leave the station until we return. This is a non-smoking train. The only one allowed to smoke is the engine. Sorry. I do ask that you remain seated throughout the duration of our trip, unless, of course, you have to use the restroom. And if you do, please hold on to the back of the seats in front of you as you proceed down the aisle. And, of course, if it's your turn to see Santa, that is perfectly okay to go and stand up and move along. But just use safety in mind. And I do ask that you remain within your assigned cars, and this is for your safety. However, those of you that are lucky enough to be in car 2, our restroom is not working today. So you will you go into car 3, but I prefer you come into car 1 because the restroom is just inside the door. So car 3 is a really long car, and you have to walk all the way down through there, and it's like the walk of shame, so you don't want to have to do that. So I'd love to just remind you to have a great time and be safe. and enjoy your time. All right? Thank you. We'll be rolling shortly.
And by 4:05, the train starts to pull out of the Coopersville Marne station, and we begin our process of traveling the couple of miles down to Marne. We speed this up so you get a sense of what we see. As part of your tickets, you do receive hot chocolate and a cookie, and it wasn't long before the hot or lukewarm chocolate made its way around.
Hot chocolate for you guys today? Sure. Thank you.
And of course, I embarrassed them with an obligatory cheers of hot chocolate.
Cheers, Merry Christmas. Taste your hot chocolate and tell me what you think.
Is it gonna burn my mouth? No. What?
It's like lukewarm.
It's more like lukewarm chocolate.
That was good.
That's good. I don't have senses.
And not long after hot chocolate, the man of the hour arrives. Here comes Santa Claus.
We're cold shoulder, didn't we?
No, Santa didn't give us a cold shoulder. He just had to get to his booth because this train is a little bit bumpy, so safety first. Then after a quick appearance of the conductor, it was our turn to go see Santa Claus. Now this got to be a little bit more awkward as my kids and especially my wife were like, we don't want to go up there, we're too old. But nonetheless, we went and saw the big guy.
They're acting all embarrassed because they feel like we're too old to say hi to Santa. I said there's never too old.
I don't feel that way.
See what this says right here?
Here you go, believe.
There you go.
Santa couldn't have been more gracious, asked my kids what they wanted that was less than $1, and my son smartly said, a white Christmas. So far, so good. But we were sure to give time over to the little kids and just enjoy the train ride as we made our way down to Marne. At around 4:40 p.m., we arrived in Marne and they detached the engine car. It had to go down the track, hit a switch, turn around, and come back. It will go to the front, attach to the caboose, and take us back to Coopersville. All right, and while the engine pulls ahead, I know I've got a couple of minutes, so I thought I'd tour the rest of the train car. And by that, I mean just go back and check out the bathroom, because there really wasn't much else to see. Behind the curtain, presumably, is where Santa hangs out. Over to the left is a very large restroom. All the modern amenities you would need are included on the Santa train, including a flushable toilet. However, no running water. They did have hand sanitizer, so if you get in a pinch during this 90 minutes, you can use the facilities. And just after 5, as dust started to settle in and a nice pink hue settled in the sky, we departed back for Coopersville, probably a little bit later than they anticipated. They had characters like Mrs. Claus reading stories like 'Twas a Night Before Christmas as we enjoyed the train ride back. But the conductor warned there were tickets available, but if you're interested, get them now.
We were lucky that we had openings tonight, but as the season gets closer to Christmas, we will really get filled up. We'd love to see more of your friends and family.
Towards the end of the train ride, the conductor went around giving everybody tickets that she would punch, much like Polar Express, and we were happy to get our own.
Hello. Hi there. Thank you.
And it has
By 5:42, we made it back to the Coopersville Railway station and started to disembark the train. So $200, hour and a half out of our day. I think it was an excellent way to spend a little bit of quality time together as a family. And I would highly recommend that you check out the Coopersville and Marne Railway, either for the Santa train, their wine and ale, murder mystery, anything they have available. Not sponsored in any way, but I would give this a 5 out of 5 because I had a really good time. But don't just trust me. Let's hear from the family before we wrap up.
How long the walk?
All right, did we like Santa Train?
Yeah.
Did we like Santa Train?
No, I love Santa Train.
Yeah. Jill, did you like Santa Train?
I did. It was cute.
All right. Bye.
From there, we went to the Coopersville Brewing Company for a family dinner. But if you've got time to kill and a family to take care of, consider going to the Santa train. But in the meantime, I am the OCD Traveler reminding you to plan, travel, and repeat. Take care, everybody.